Hey, Pastor Sean, and
Hey, Pastor Johnson here. We are coming to you from a historic place, not very far from where we are. It's called Fort Totten. This is a very important place in American history. And this fort is still around, but now it is being managed and controlled by New York City Parks Department.
yeah, this is the chapel building here. It was built in the 50s, and before it was a wood chapel that burned down in a fire, so they rebuilt it. Here it is, still standing today. Not sure of the use of it all the time, every week, but it's still here, and it still has the cross on top of this kind of hillside. And Pastor Johnson and I were walking. We're 2.5 miles from our home, by the way. We've created this discipline of walking, and encourage you to do the same, to be healthy. So with this walking, he and I both shed a lot of extra pounds. And so we think there's a connection here to this season of Lent.
Yeah, training. This place trained a lot of people. Even in this place now, FDNY, that is the Fire Department of New York, their training base is right here across from where we are seeing, where they train and prepare people for something what everybody has to be prepared for. During Lenten season, it's a training ground. Lenten season is a training time, spiritual training of what to give up and what is our priority during this season of Lent.
Yeah, so maybe you have some extra pounds to shed in your life, not just physically, but this idea that God wants us to shed away all these things that distract from the most important thing, which is connecting with Him. And so in this time, we do these disciplines, spiritual disciplines, to draw closer to God and to be reminded of the forgiveness that He has for you.
Speaking of forgiveness, I was listening to somebody speaking, asking, hey, what did you give up for Lent? And I give up for Lent. I give up bitterness for Lent.
Oh, that's good.
That was something.
No, you're pushing back against bitterness, resentment, all those things. Wow, that's really good.
Yeah.
That's good.
And if you are battling any bitterness, this is the time. And so that really puts Christ in the middle, front, and the center of our lives. And that helps us in mind, body, and soul as well.
Yeah. So the same way that we shed pounds, I know you lost a lot of poundage.
Oh, you too.
As
you too.
did I.
Heading there.
It's
Yeah.
unreal.
Yeah.
And maybe if you've seen us, you know we've lost a lot of weight, but that takes some level of discipline, and there's some simplicity, but also a real beauty in that discipline when it comes to your spiritual life, that God wants to help refine you and draw you closer to Him. We want that for you.
One of the another thing is that this chapel is at the center of this Fort Totten, or military barracks you may call. It's at the center of everything. So the spiritual life is at the center of everything for what we do. So that might be a great sign, So let this Lenten season, you are centered. The spiritual life is the driving force of what all you do during this time. What do you give up for Lent? Only you and God know. And may that strengthen you, grow close to God.
God bless your Lenten journey.
Thank you.